This is Sports Vibes TV. I'm your host Keith, and I'm coming at you with some breaking news. Now, it's being reported by Carton and Roberts over on WFAN that Julius Randle no longer wants to be a New York Knick. Now, we all saw Julius Randle storm off the court at the end of the game, and per Carton and Roberts, he was approached by higher ups in the front office, and they had a conversation. They wanted to understand why he was behaving in that manner, and he responded that he no longer wanted to be with the team. And this is coming after fans chanted, "We want Obi, we want Obi," as Julius Randle struggled all game. During the game, Julius Randle was 1 of 9 from the field. He was 0 of 4 from the three-point line. He shot 3 of 6 from the charity stripe, and that was good for 5 points, 13 rebounds, and 4 assists. He also had 3 turnovers in a game in which the Knicks as a team only had 6. So he accounted for half of our team's turnovers. There was also some chirping between Tibbs and Julius Randle, so we may start to see, a fracturing in that relationship, and that probably led to how he was kind of responding out there on the court. You see the "we want Obi" chants. You see him starting to kind of butt heads with Tibbs, especially as Tibbs started to call RJ's number more and more late in that game, and I don't think Julius Randle really liked that. And, during those 3 minutes in which he was checked back in, he was somewhat distant with his teammates. And we even saw some weird moments late in that game where it looked like Alec Burks was trying to force feed Julius Randle on some inbound plays. So I think this might be the final straw in the Julius Randle New York Knicks relationship. And I'm kind of interested in seeing what's going to happen over these last 6 games. Now, we all know Julius Randle, he missed 3 games due to an injury. And, there are some conspiracy theories as to whether or not he was injured. So after this outburst, I'm interested in seeing what we decide to do with him. Do they try to sit him for the remaining portion of the season, or do they continue to trot him out there if this report from Carton and Roberts is true? And I think if this is true, the Knicks are positioned to move on from Julius Randle. We saw Obi. He's had a good game last night. He was 6 of 11 from the field, 3 of 6 from the three-point line, which is big. He scored 17 points and he had 2 rebounds. So he started to make some strides, and I think he's deserving of a larger role and some more minutes. We also have Cam on this team. I view him more so as a 3, but he can be used as a backup 4 if we do move on from Julius Randle. So he's another option as well to fill in some minutes at the 4. So I believe this team is properly positioned to move on from Julius Randle. I just hope that if we do decide to trade him, that we get a decent enough return and we're not selling at 20 cents on the dollar. Me personally, I was hoping that we could have made it work with Julius Randle, but after seeing his behavior last night, honestly, I'm done. And at this point, I'm keeping Tibbs over keeping Julius Randle. And to me, that says a lot. So you guys let me know what you think down in the comments. Once again, I'm Keith, host of Sports Vibes TV, and I'm out.